Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Divine Light and Love Oracle with Stella. Happy Monday. I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. Out here in Southern California, we had some gorgeous weather. Oh my gosh. I mean, seriously, could not have asked for better conditions. The sun was shining, the sky was blue, the air was fresh, and it was just a wonderful, wonderful time to just give thanks to Source, our Creator, Mother Gaia, our angels, for being with us on our amazing journeys. And so I'm so glad to be with you this morning. I know a little bit of a switch up jumping on first thing in the morning, but well, you guys are like, first thing in the morning, it's kind of late. Hi, Kedron, hello. Hello, darling. Good morning, everybody. I hope you are well. So happy to see you today. We're gonna just jump right on into it. Spirit was like, pull out these decks and let's get ready to rumble. Can't tell I'm a little turbocharged. We had a really great weekend at the Becoming Retreat with Melanie of Powerful Transformations. And so I'm sure I'm going to do another video just on that to share with you guys some of the really awesome principles and techniques that I learned to help you and to help me and to help us help others. I know that's a lot of helping. I know that was totally redundant, but y'all know what I meant. Hi, Robin. Hi, Dylan. Hi, Lois. What's up, everybody? Oh my gosh. So, just moments before I went live, I felt a prompting from Spirit about, let's talk a little bit about, we often hear about standing in our power, walking in our power, but Spirit was like, how about accessing your power? Some people, including myself at different times in my life, we have power, but we don't know how to access it. Like, that's kind of, I know that sounds kind of strange to say it that way, but it's like someone who is absolutely stunning and they don't know that they're beautiful. And so we are powerful light workers. Hi, Yara. Good morning. Powerful light workers, and we have to know that we have been divinely given sovereignty and providence in our lives to make decisions and choices that are for our greatest and highest good. And when we do that, it puts us in a place to access the power that was our birthright. Now, I know many times we encounter people who try to usurp or take over our authority, take over our power to make decisions, to make boss moves in our lives. But I'm here to tell you today, you are the boss. You are the magical manifester in your life, and you have every right and ability to make decisions of quality. So we're talking to Spirit about how do we access our power? Where do we go? What do we do? What does Spirit want us to know about getting to that place, that solar plexus seat of power in ourselves that lets us know that we can do whatever we put our minds to do? Oh, no worries, Robin. Yes, it is time. You know, guys, we're just like a few months away from entering into 2020, and I'm telling you, the best is yet to come. We definitely want to start setting our sights on those higher-minded things that are going to assist us in our life's journey and our mission work, keeping our vibrations high, staying positive, and when things maybe don't appear to be positive, still look for the seed of greatness in whatever you've gone through or are going through. Oh, okay, Lois. All right, so we're gonna just be sending you high vibes at work right now. Ooh, that was interesting. This card was like, me first. Me first. Rare success. The goddess Ziwangmu and stromatolite. I think I probably said that wrong, but that's okay. Rare success. So your success may seem rare to you in some ways, because if you have felt defeated and you have felt that you are just I hate to say it, I don't want to say a Debbie Downer, but you just don't feel like things are going your way. There are many times that you're going to feel like your successes are rare, but what Spirit is sharing through this card is that it is not going to be rare going forward. You're going to see yourself succeeding in different areas of your life that you just didn't imagine possible before. And it's because you are accessing your power by recognizing your true self each and every day when you look in that mirror. Oh, awesome, Lois. So get ready to not just have rare success, but to have regular successes in your life. Regular successes. All right. Let me see if I can look in the chat too while we're on here. Okay. Yep, that makes sense. Why are your successes going to be more frequent? Because you have a spiritual connection. Ascended Master, Saint Germain, and Amethyst. You are connecting more frequently with your higher self. So you are accessing power through accepting yourself, loving yourself, recognizing you are a powerful light worker. When you see yourself through the eyes of the divine and connect to that bigger I am presence, your successes are going to flow into your life. Yep. All right, let me go ahead and shuffle some more. Oh, that card was right side up. What do you need to say to us? Oh, yes. Okay. Melt into the divine. Okay, so this weekend during the retreat with Melanie, there was an exercise where we looked into a partner's eyes and we were to hold space for them with love and light and compassion. And what was so beautiful is in that moment of making that connection, you could literally just melt away looking into your partner's eyes in a very loving and sincere way, that connection to we are one. And the divine wants us to know, just as I shared before about that spiritual connection, we are one. Melt into the divine. When you look in the mirror, you're looking at a divine being. You are looking at a magnificent work of art. And if you don't see yourself that way, I just want to remind you that you are. You are absolutely stunning, beautiful, handsome, perfect in every way. And when you melt into the divine, and it's the goddess Pele and lava stone, you have so much power. You're accessing that power through self-love and self-realization. You're able to envision yourself in places that you maybe hadn't been before. And that's why your successes are no longer going to be rare, but regular. You know, super exciting. Okay. Ooh, that one flipped right over. Yep, meaningful sacrifice, Ascended Master Jesus and Rosophia. Yeah, many of us on this journey have had to make some sacrifices, whether it was a connection or attachment to a person specifically that we may have had our heart set on. We may have had to make a move, leave a job, walk away from certain things. A meaningful sacrifice was made so that you could ascend, move to the next level. I know for those of you who are familiar with the story of Jesus Christ and the sacrifice, if you are a biblical person, you would know John 3:16 says, "For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son," knowing that he would die, rise again, and create salvation or eternal life for all those who believe. So something had to die in order for something to come back full circle. So whatever part of you that has died, so to speak, it's okay to release that and to know that that sacrifice was necessary in order for you to get to the next level in your life. And the way the universe works and our Creator works is that, you know, you will receive something of equal or greater value. Okay. Yep. Discernment. Very important time to use discernment. Ascended Master Hilarion and Green Chrysioprase. Discernment is powerful. Discernment is what gives you the ability to read energy. And energy doesn't lie. If something isn't feeling right, trust that instinct. That is your intuition, your discernment speaking to you, letting you know something is not right. In the same breath, if you have a very strong feeling that something indeed is for your highest good, explore that. Watch the energy consistently before making a decision to move forward. You know, observation, I believe, goes hand in hand with discernment. You have to pay attention to patterns and behaviors in order to discern if something is or isn't right for you. But your discernment is sharpening regardless because you are ascending. Oh, nice, Dylan. Very cool. Yep. Power. That was what we started talking about. Archangel Metatron and clear quartz. Many people are gaining so much more clarity after making that sacrifice, whatever they had to release. Oh, no worries, sweetheart. I'll feel better soon, Yara. Sending you lots of love and light. Empowerment and strength. Accessing your power and utilizing your power to serve, to gain knowledge for yourself is one of the healthiest things that you can do. You are a powerful being, and if you have been not feeling very powerful, this is your message today to recognize exactly who you are. If you've ever seen, I want to say it's The Lion King, where there's, you know, the father is holding up the son. He's proud of him and he's letting him know, you might think you're just this little tiny thing, but you are so powerful. You know, you are indeed powerful. And, you know, we have to be careful. Use our power for good. Stay in the light. Heart healing. Angel, Bathiel, and Rose Quartz. A lot of people are going through this heart healing. It is such a powerful thing right now. It's not just the healing, but I feel it's also the expansion of the chambers of the heart. You have a bigger capacity to love in ways that you have probably never experienced before. And so you may experience some growing pains, but trust this process. The angels are here to help you. Bottom of the deck, relief and repair. A lot of you feel like you've been through an absolute horrendous battle, but this is what's here for you. This is what's available right now. Heart healing, relief, and repair. You will be stronger, wiser, more discerning, more powerful than you have ever been before if you are willing to put down the energy of resistance in order to allow the flow of these gifts from the divine to come into your life. So just to recap, we had rare success. You won't be having rare successes anymore. They'll be more regularly occurring, because now you believe in the power of manifestation and you believe in yourself. You believe in this spiritual connection you have to the divine. You are an amazing creative being. Melting into divine desire, you realize that there's a passion and a purpose for your life. And as you look into the reflection of your eyes, you recognize the divine inside of you, and you're compelled to move forward. You can no longer look back because you're not going that way. The meaningful sacrifice, just as I said, whatever you had to sacrifice, you can't go back there because you're not going that way anymore. You're using more discernment, more wisdom, more observation power to decide if what is good or not good for you, and timing. Power. You have accessed your power. It's like you don't have to look for a outlet anymore. You know exactly where to plug in to get your power. And it's to the divine, it's to your angels, it's to sharing and connecting with other light workers. It is recognizing that you are enough. And then, of course, the heart healing, relief and repair. If you thought your heart was broken, if you felt that your emotions have been bruised and wounded, this is a season with Ascended Master Mataji and Crimson Cuprit to receive this relief and repair that's taking place right now. So I'm just going to take a moment and say thank you to our angels, particularly Archangel Raphael, with healing the heart, healing the mind, and giving peace and clarity and rest and relief for such a time as this. Awesome. Oh no. Oh, you guys, I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better. I know you will feel better. Just take good self-care right now. All right. So the Soul's Journey deck is what we're going to work with next to continue with accessing our power and keeping our wheels spinning, so to speak, our chakras in alignment. What do we need to know from this deck, Spirit? For motivational purposes, what do we need to know? Service. I feel good when I can help others. That is your calling as a light worker, to serve. That is one of the most beautiful things that you can do here on this earth, is to serve and care and show benevolence towards others. But first, you have to show it to yourself. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of being cared for and meeting your own needs before you can, give to others. You don't want to give from a partially empty well. Fill yourself. Serve yourself. Take good care of yourself. Okay. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Absolutely. That's how we get out of that resistance energy, is to have patience and trusting that our needs are going to be met, and that nothing happens before it's supposed to, and nothing leaves our lives before it's supposed to. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with others. Your soul's journey, it's not your soul's destination. It's all about the journey. So learn to relax and lean into it and accept where you are. Everything happens for a reason. Yes, freedom. Whoop, whoop. I possess the power and free will to create my own happiness. That's right. You're not waiting for someone externally to give you that permission or to activate that within you. You have it all along. Kind of like when Glenda told Dorothy she could have gone home all along, right? You have it all. You have it all. All right. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Having an attitude of gratitude opens up more blessings, more prosperity, more goodwill and opportunities in your life. So no matter what's happening, always remember to give thanks. Be grateful. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. No matter what's going on, remember that laughter is healing medicine for you. Remember to laugh. Remember to smile. Remember to keep your countenance, the look of your face and eyes filled with light. Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. That requires compassion and being in touch with oneself to be able to recognize what others are going through. But first, it starts with you. Be empathetic, be understanding with yourself, especially if you have made decisions or choices that have not led to favorable outcomes. Don't beat yourself up. Give yourself the ability to Be empathetic and be that listening ear to yourself. You know, let yourself know it's okay. It's okay. Ooh, yes. Look at that fire. Death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. And see, with that card that just came out from the Crystal Mandala deck that talked about the sacrifice, the meaningful sacrifice. See, a death occurred, but it was meant to be a new beginning for you. So don't feel disappointed or despair over the sacrifice that you made that led to a death, because it is merely a new beginning. Oh gosh, of course, as I look down, this card was sitting right there. It is Divine Alchemy, Ascended Master Mary Magdalene, and Aqua Aura Quartz. It's a magical new beginning for you. You have the ability to shift whatever. In fact, I'm going to show you the other card that was sitting right there too. Look at these two cards together. You have the power to make shift happen in your life. Revelation, Angel Amatiel, and Blue Obsidian. You have a revelation today that you are a divine alchemist. You can make shift happen wherever you are in your journey. Trust the process. Believe that the deaths that have occurred are leading to bright, new, magical beginnings. That's amazing. Oh my goodness. Okay, Spirit said go ahead and cut the deck. And do that. Aw. What's on the bottom? Happiness. Now, I know most people would be like, Stella, really? Death and happiness? Those two are not exactly in alignment here. Oh, but they are. Oh, but they are. Because a new beginning is starting, and it says, I'm aware that being happy means I am on the right path. So many people had to let go, you know, make that meaningful sacrifice and allow the death to happen to get to here. And that's okay, because as you can see, the dolphins are swimming in a spiral. You have, just as we just pulled the card about that divine alchemy, okay? You're making this. This is happening because you are co-creating it. You have accessed your power, and now you are manifesting what it is that you truly desire, that is for your greatest and highest good. So again, the meaningful sacrifice led to death that leads to a new beginning. That new beginning is happiness. And this divine alchemy is what you are operating in right now. The universal laws are working in your favor, and now you recognize that you have the power to make shift happen in your life. And again, we had the card come out that said power. Archangel Metatron showed up in the reading to let us know we're on the right path. This is not a coincidence, not an accident. It is time to be about our business and get moving, because this power is on the inside and now it is coming out on the outside. So this card that came out, melting into the divine desire, indicates a refining process. Going through the fire. Any of you feel like you've been through the fire lately? Fire is also about purification in the purge. In that death and meaningful sacrifice, a purge took place, or is taking place, or will be taking place, in order for you to access your power. You know, if you have ever seen any type of pottery or any blown glass where fire has to be used in order to facilitate the process of purification, even like with distilling water, fire has to be a part of that process. Things might get a bit uncomfortable, and I mean, I'm not going to lie to you, it's going to get uncomfortable, because when you are shedding and purging and preparing for this new beginning, this happiness, power, there's heat, there's flame. You started out maybe as a twin flame, but now you recognize you're a light worker, you're a splendid torch, and you're part of a big inferno of light with other light workers in your soul family. Now, melting down and getting to the core of what your desire is, the core, your core where your power is sitting at. And now that you can access it and you've burned away and melted away, purged away anything that was covering up your power core, now you can access it in order to manifest happiness and anything else through divine alchemy. What a beautiful message from Spirit. Don't be afraid of the heat, Don't be afraid of the heat. That heat is part of that purge, part of that process to assist you for such a time as this. So the next deck Spirit had me pull out is the Sacred Traveler, because we are on a journey. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Yes. See, I love how you guys are amazing. I love how we take care of each other and serve one another. Thank you so much for being amazing human beings, amazing individuals, and for tending to one another. That is what's up. I'm so grateful. Yes. All right. So here we go. Thank you, Spirit. What messages do we need to know today? We've accessed our power. We recognize that we've been through a refining process. Woo. Yep. There it is. Good gravy. Mystic healer. Energy, not just energy, but healing energy flows through you. Why is the card right here about flow? Because we have lava and Pele. This heat, this fire, these passions now flow through you. Your power is switched on. And because your power is switched on, your healing energy is flowing through. And we have the card, heart healing. It's flowing through your heart. It's flowing through your body. And you are heating up like a phoenix. Look at these colors. Reminds me of the phoenix. Thank you, Spirit. Many of you are learning about your gifts as a healer. Many of you are reaching out and wanting to learn Reiki. Some of you are wanting to go to do healing modalities like acupuncture, qigong, tai chi, sound baths, all kinds of amazing things, and that's good for you. Do what is good for your soul right now. You need that. You deserve that. Okay, Spirit. Vast vistas, expand your horizon. Time to get out of your comfort zone. This is Motivational Monday. If you are still comfortable, you're going to have to expand your horizons a little bit. If you want different results, you have to try something different. And Spirit wants you to know this is the time. You've got the fire in your belly. This is the time to expand your horizons and do it with confidence. Take that voyage. There's a path right here. There's all kinds of choices as to where to go and what to do, but the path is definitely clear. So just trust that you're being divinely guided to whatever it is that's for your greatest and highest good. Stay focused. Hold the course. Yep. You're going to be having to use that discernment and observation of individuals and situations and opportunities. Stay focused and hold the course. You are going onward and upward. It's going to take valiant courage. Take action with passion. See, that's why this fire showed up. Fire and Desire. One of my favorite songs by Rick James and Tina Marie. Yes. Fire and desire. You've got fire in your belly. You've got desire. You've got vision. You've got power. And now it's going to take courage to go where you're going now. But I want to tell you, not only is the horse facing the direction that it's heading, it's not looking confused, it's like striding straight ahead. The victory flags are up. The victory flags are up. So whatever it is that you're being guided to do, you will have victory. You sure will. Yes, that's right. Ooh, this one flipped right over. Good gravy. There it is. I knew the Phoenix was coming out. Transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges. It's time to emerge. Your transformation is imminent. I don't know exactly what's happening in each of your lives, but what I can tell you is transformation is imminent. It's kind of like when you're waiting for a baby to be born and they tell you that, you know, the labor has progressed and it's time. Any minute, your breakthrough, your shift in power is happening. And are you having the courage to go through? Are you having the courage to power through? If you're feeling kind of shaky about it, don't be. The divine is letting us know your transformation is imminent and it is time. It is time for you to boldly move in with courage and conviction and determination. Don't be afraid of who you are. Do not be afraid of who you are. I know sometimes we're afraid to show our power. We're afraid to show people who we are because we don't know how they'll receive us or if they will intend harm towards us. You're going to have to boldly move through that with courage and not allow that to throw you off your course, because just before that card we had staying focused, holding the course. You are being divinely guided into your destiny. Do not allow anybody to shake the apples off your tree. Move forward boldly with courage. Awesome. Okay, so guys, I'm going to go ahead. Kate is downstairs, so she's not in the live with us, but I'm going to go ahead and put the link to the Good Vibe Tribe in here. So Kedron and anyone else who'd like to join, if you are not a part of the Good Vibe Tribe, you are welcome to join us. We are a community of light workers attached to this chat through the Divine Light and Love Oracle channel. We just gather together to encourage one another, uplift one another, share positive thoughts, good information, support each other. So I'm going to go ahead and put the link in here. Let's see if I can do that. Alrighty. Look at me. Here we go. Multitasking. All right. Spirit says bottom of the deck. So bottom of the deck it is. Oh, wow. You can't make this stuff up. Look. Surrendering to the journey. Release control. Release control. Divinely guided. Do you see the light? The light is letting you know, not only is the moonlight lit, you have a guiding light. Release control. Your journey is being divinely guided. And for the naysayers and negative Nancys who are maybe throwing salt on your situation, you're going to have to learn to just disconnect from that, because this is liberation and freedom. This is mastery of your emotions, and this is you heading down the path of your journey to your greatest life. Wow, sacred traveler indeed. Oh my goodness. Are you guys encouraged? I'm telling you, Motivational Monday, Spirit wasn't playing. I may be on twice today, which is interesting because I normally don't do that, but I may be back on later this evening. I feel definitely called to some of the cards that are shamanic in nature. Probably still feeling that beautiful energy from the time with Melanie over this week, and lots of beautiful shamanic energy that came through and healing. And so here's some practical cards. This gateway deck is just practical information on what you can do to just assist yourself on this journey. How can you help yourself? What practical things can you do to support yourself on your journey. And so, thank you, Spirit. Thank you for these messages. Thank you, angels. Oh, good, darling DJ. I don't know if you could feel it, but I'm sending you a big old bear hug through the live right now. And yes, I just want everyone to know that Blue Lotus will be opening up likely this Friday, and I will be making an announcement on the channel beforehand, but I just wanted to let you know, hadn't forgotten about that. That is the marketplace that'll have different items, metaphysical properties, whether it's the cards, crystals, things for just holistic living, personal empowerment, and wellness. And so I look forward to sharing that with all of you very, very soon. So stay tuned. Oh, look at that. Receiving from the angels. Shimmering wings of angels embrace me with love. What you can do to comfort yourself, to uplift yourself, is recognize the angels are here to support you. Reach out to your angels. Ask for divine guidance and protection from your guardian angels and archangels, Raphael, Michael, Gabriel, Sandalphon, Uriel. You know, they're all there to support us on our journey. Oh, thank you, darling DJ. I needed that. All right. Following your bliss. My soul sings with joy. You want to allow that song in your heart to come out. You want to follow what brings you peace and joy, that's in alignment with your calling in your life. You're supported. You are divinely supported and guided. The gateway is open. Okay, so Spirit's like, pull over. The gateway to your happiness, to your future, is open. You just have to recognize it and see it and trust that you should be following your bliss at this time in your life. I keep hearing the storm is over now. The storm is over now. Follow your bliss. The best is yet to come. There it is again. Ay. This card, this is a confirmation. This card came out the first time and I was like, shuffled it back in. It came out immediately. Manifesting dreams. My dreams are coming true. The storm is over now. It's the time of the harvest. You've planted seeds and you probably feel like you watered them with your tears because you've labored and you've worked so diligently and so hard, but now is the time for you to recognize that you are indeed in a position to manifest your dreams. So be very careful about what you allow in your mind, because you are extremely powerful and the energy is very potent right now. Emerging into grace. I open my soul to grace. Open your soul up and trust that as the light is coming in through those cracks that you've allowed to happen, that once the light permeates you, you will emerge, rising up in grace, not just towards yourself, but towards others. You'll find a new level of compassion for others that you didn't have before, a new level of empathy and compassion for yourself. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Communicating freely. I communicate from the depth of my being. From the depth of your being is this soul song in your heart. If your throat chakra has been blocked because you haven't been able to access the power of your own voice, this is the time. This is the time. This is the time to make your thoughts and feelings known. Use wisdom and discernment as to how and when, but always from love and light. From the depth of your being, your soul is singing with joy. You are in a place where you feel more empowered to say what's on your heart and on your mind. And you'll be well received by many who are ready to hear what you have to say. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, thank you for these messages. Okay. Something I was supposed to share before moving on is if you look at the front of the card, you have the sun, you have these two trees making an arch, a gateway, so to speak, and the mountains, and there is a flow of water, and there's green. This is all is right and well in the universe, as above, so below. Get into the flow of life and trust that the universe has your back. That's why it's okay. See, I feel like some of us are kind of restricted, tight, feeling confined. That to do this is almost like blasphemy. Like you're just like, I don't do bliss. I work, I focus, I work hard, I play hard. I don't do this, you know, playing a flute with unicorns running through the grassy meadow. But Spirit wants you to know that tight, controlled facade is coming down. And it's time for you to start making your needs heard and trusting that the universe will meet them. Not another person, but the universe will meet them. Believing in magic. True magic is abounding in my life. I'd say that's pretty magical. Unicorns don't normally just pop up, right? Do you believe in magic? It's time to believe in the magic of new beginnings. It's time to believe in yourself. I always jokingly say, if you can believe in Santa Claus, you can believe in yourself for like 5 minutes, okay? Just saying. Follow your bliss. Get excited about your life. Get excited. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay. These are, okay, wow. Okay, Spirit. Good gravy. Whew. Bottom of the deck first. Letting go. I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. Okay. Letting go. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Go with the flow. So we had following our bliss, soul sings with joy. When you go with the flow, you will be soaring into joy. We just had the card with the phoenix with its wingspan open, flying, flying. Now this makes no logical sense. She's in the air just being moved by the wind and some balloons. But this is what, okay. Oh boy, Spirit. All right. If you're listening to this message, if you are watching this on the playback, this is telling a story. This is telling a story about individuals who have been controlling everything in their lives and have been holding on tightly to everything. No room for flow because the flow is constricted. If you could imagine someone crimping a water hose, it's obstructing the flow. And Spirit's letting us know it's time to let that go. That's over with. That controlling nature, that learned behavior is not going to serve you where you're going now because you're being instructed to follow your bliss. What makes you happy? What brings you joy? By letting go of whatever was weighing you down, now you're going to be soaring into joy. And you're never going to believe what the last card was. Coming into power. I step into my power boldly and confidently. You've accessed your power once you have allowed the controlling ways to fall away from you. Once you've let it go, you've released it. You've started following your bliss. You are on your mission work in your life. You are now allowing your heart and soul to sing with joy and to soar. It's glorious. Oh my gosh, there's a song that I love by Martha Munizzi called Glorious. Oh my gosh, that song just touches my heart because we were created to make this world, this earth, this season in our lives glorious, and to give thanks to the divine for everything that we have, that I am presence, the connection to our divine creator, the connection to the celestial realms, our angels. It's truly a beautiful time in our lives, but we'll miss it if we continue to hold on with an iron fist, squeezing the life and love out of everything that we touch, trying to control it. If we just trust in our Heavenly Father, if we trust in the divine universe, Mother Gaia, if we trust and allow ourselves to untether our souls and follow our bliss, we will soar with joy and come into our power. And there we are, one with peace. One with peace. Oh, I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful for this peace that surpasses all understanding. I'm so grateful for the flow of spirit and for the peace, love, happiness, and joy that comes as a result of that peace. Yesterday there was a banner hanging outside of the retreat space, and it was a scripture in Matthew that talks about, "Come to me, all ye who are burdened, and I will give you rest." When you are trying to control things, it takes so much energy. You exert so much energy trying to hold it all together. But when you surrender and release, that's when your true power flows. And that's when you can trust and have faith that everything that you need will come to you in divine timing. And that's AKA when you're ready. When you're ready, it will come. Nothing comes or goes before it's supposed to. The divine knows exactly what you need when you need it. Wow. Oh my goodness. I am so excited. Wowza. Okay, hold on a minute here. I'll say hold the fort. Back to this deck. I think this is becoming one of my favorite decks. Just something about it just really resonates with me. You know, we're journeying to untether our soul from ego. And I like how the cards are broken down into going beyond, experiencing energy, awakening consciousness, living life. This is where we should be putting our energy and our effort and our focus. And so, Spirit, I'm just going to ask you to give us our closing messages from this deck, and that we would be motivated and encouraged to access our power to do good in this lifetime and to serve and find joy. Joy, joy, joy. Yes. Okay, first card out, experiencing energy. Nothing is ever worth you closing your heart. That's the truth. Whatever disappointments, whatever struggles you've experienced, people who have disappointed you, not reciprocated feelings that were hopefully going to be mutual, nothing is worth you closing your heart. The loss of loved ones, a job, a pet, whatever it is, don't close your heart. Keep your big, beautiful heart open. The universe wants to show you love that you have never experienced before. Love you have never experienced before. Freeing yourself. How do you free yourself in the deepest sense? You free yourself by finding yourself. Get in touch with yourself. Recognize who you are. Let all the masks fall down. Let all the projections from other people fall away. And just be you, because you are beautiful. Experiencing energy. Energy doesn't get old, it doesn't get tired, and it doesn't need food. What it needs is openness and receptivity. Are you receptive? That's the feminine energy that we're being called to really cultivate for such a time as this. Masculines, you have feminine energy inside of you. So it's beneficial for you to be able to practice the openness and receptivity so that you stay in balance. Okay, awakening consciousness. Most of life will unfold in accordance with forces far outside your control, regardless of what your mind says about it. Life is unfolding. Spirit just said it again. It's out of our control. It's out of our control. Go with the flow. The universe has our backs. You don't need to worry. Worrying isn't going to add 1 second to your life. Go with the flow. Live in the now. Be present now. Going beyond. This is pushing past those walls or boundaries or comfort zones that you've designed for yourself. Beyond is infinite in all directions. Oh, that's awesome, Robin. We're going to believe in faith that exactly what you need is coming through at exactly the right time because the universe has your back. The universe has your back. And it's more than the house, Robin. I feel like I'm prompted to tell you it's about the energy in the location where you are. You know, there's pockets and vortexes and all kinds of things. And I feel like wherever you're being guided to go, the energy has to be in alignment with the vibration of truth and love so that you will have peace in your home and feel joy and comfort and safety. Okay, awakening consciousness. Who is having all these physical, emotional, and mental experiences? Notice who is experiencing the experience. Realize that you, the experiencer, have a certain quality, and that quality is awareness, consciousness, and an intuitive sense of existence. You exist regardless, thoughts or no thoughts. Powerful, very powerful. Being in touch with what's happening and going on around you right now. Bottom of the deck. Your heart is an instrument made of extremely subtle energy that few people come to appreciate. But in truth, you are not your heart. You are the experiencer of your heart. See, all this, a little bit redundant, experiences. You are experiencing what you are supposed to go through at this time in your life. And the less you are in resistance and the more you are connected to your oneness in the divine and trust in the universe, that flow will continue to go on and on and on in your life. And you will recognize even more joy, peace, happiness, and love flowing to you because there's no resistance. You are open and receptive. And so I want to just close out this message and let all of you know that you are worthy of the life that you desire. You are worthy of goodness and grace and love and light and peace. Okay, Spirit. I was going to put that there. Spirit said, nope, this is on the bottom of the deck now. This is the last message. A wise person remains centered enough to let go every time the energy shifts into a defensive mode. The moment the energy moves, relax and release. Letting go means falling behind the energy instead of going into it. Hi, Radhika. Hello. Yes. The flow comes when you do not seek to control. Allow the flow. Allow yourself to be untethered. Allow yourself to learn how to work with energy One of the cards we had from the Sacred Traveler was you are a mystic healer. Heal yourself of doubt and unbelief and learn how to manage energy. Learn how to access your power and learn how to keep your power grid clean so that good light, love, and energy is always available to you, flowing to you, accessible to you at any time that you need it. You are worth it and you deserve it. And so I just want to thank all of you for being here this morning. Like I mentioned before, I may be back on later this evening. I hope that everyone is having a fabulous day. Hope that you feel well. Hope that you are hopeful, inspired, encouraged, and uplifted. And I just want to remind you, if no one has told you today, you're special, you're loved, you are capable and able. You can do all things through the divine that strengthens you. And know that today is a great day to have a great day. So get out there with your cute selves and make shift happen. Sending you all so much love and light. So good to be with you. Look forward to connecting with you again later. Take care. Ciao for now. Bye.